Hi, Emily here. At the Current Body offices, we're often asked about the differences between the types of Foreo Luna available. So the Foreo Luna is a facial cleansing device, and you use it to wash your face, and it cleans much better than just using your hands alone. But there are different types available, and it can be a bit confusing when you first look at them. So I'm firstly going to tell you about the little Foreo Mini. You can see it is ever so cute and little. So this comes in at only £99, so it's a great option for those on a bit of a budget, perhaps a teen with slightly oily skin or combination skin, that sort of thing. These are fab. It's got 2 speed settings, so you press the button in the middle once and you get the top speed, press it again to get the lower speed. And you simply wet your face, put your cleanser on the device, and you move it round. And the little silicone touch points send 8,000 pulsations across the transdermal layer, so it's called T-sonic, which cleans the skin really well, and it also sort of gives you a brighter complexion, that sort of thing. So this little mini comes in loads of different colours, and if you click this link here, you can see them all on our site. And as I said, it's a great little starter device. Now, one fabulous thing about the Foreos is the battery life. This little beauty, if you charge it up, and it does come with a USB charger, if you charge that up, give it a full charge, you get, I think it's something like 300 uses from it, which is just amazing. And if you bear in mind you're using it twice a day, that means you only need to charge it sort of every 5 months or so. Frankly, I would love it if everything in the world had that battery life. So then I'm going to move on now to the larger Foreo Luna, which comes in at £145 at present. So there are 4 different types of those which are available, and I'm going to start you off with the combination. So you can see it's just a slightly larger device. It still has the charging port in the back, but this has actually got 8 speeds. Yep, 8 different speeds, which is amazing, and it far outgoes many of the other facial cleansing devices out there. So you use the plus and minus to take it up to the top speed and down to the bottom. The top speed is really recommended for those with sort of normal skin, or in fact perhaps once a week if you want a really deep cleanse. But normally I would say, sit around the sort of level of 4 or 5. So what's different about this one is the silicone touch points here, if you can see, have got like different sizes on them. So the top ones here are thinner, and then you've got 2 thicker bands. So the reason that's good for combination skin is that you can use the smaller ones on your more sensitive areas, and then angle, so you're doing the thicker ones around your T-zone, which tends to be more oily in combination skin. Also, on the back of all the larger Luna devices, you have a ridged area. You can see that there. Now, what that is for is an anti-wrinkle massage. So you move the Luna down to the lowest speed and place this on the area where you would like to sort of have anti-aging effects. So perhaps in the middle of the brow furrows or around the forehead. And it gives a tiny little micro massage, which is really good and really gentle for smoothing out those wrinkles and for sort of boosting, all the skin in the area and removing any dead skin cells, that sort of thing. So that's the combination there. Then we've got the sensitive normal. So this is the one I'd recommend if you've got sort of fairly normal skin, which can perhaps be a little sensitive at different times of year. Because you've got different levels of silicone touch points here, these actually feel quite a bit softer than on the combination. It's got lots of tiny ones here, and there's some slightly thicker ones here. So again, you can angle the device into sort of the crevices around your nose and that sort of thing that you want to really get deep into, and the thicker touch points are better for those areas. Again, it's got the anti-wrinkle mode on the back, and again it has the 8 speeds, so that is the little pink one. It's very pretty, isn't it? Then moving on, we've got the ultra sensitive. Now, for those of you out there who do have really sensitive skin, I know it can often be quite hard to find ways of looking after your skin because any skincare products that you use tend to irritate it. So that's where this ultra sensitive Foreo comes in, and it really is so very gentle. Instead of having the silicone touch points on the front, it actually has little ridges. So the ridges are very gentle. They don't cause any abrasion whatsoever. And you can use this on the higher settings as well as the lower settings because of the fact that it's very hard to irritate the skin with this lovely soft surface. So that is one for any of you out there who do have really sensitive skin. It's even fine for rosacea and that sort of thing. So then finally, this is the Luna for men. So now this one has got much thicker silicone touch points there. So they are really good for a pre-shave. The thicker touch points lift the hair away from the face. And as you're moving around, you loosen any trapped oil and dirt and that sort of thing that might then go on to cause ingrown hairs. This is a great device and it's proving extremely popular, and it really does give a much closer shave, a much cleaner shave, and you're really sort of looking after your skin, which I know is something that perhaps certain types of men don't necessarily do, but has been a move towards it. So this is a great device, you know, perhaps as a nice gift for the man in your life who wouldn't normally treat himself to this sort of thing. My husband absolutely loves this pre-shave, and also I'm just about to give one to my brother for his birthday, because he really does suffer from ingrown hairs around the chin, so hopefully that'll be a great one for him. Now, the device, the larger devices all come with a little travel bag that you just pop them inside, and it really is, I mean, you can see by the size of it, it's fab for just throwing in your hand luggage if you're going away. I tend to just throw this little one in if I'm away for sort of the weekend, because I mean, gosh, it just takes up no space whatsoever. And as I was telling you about the charge on the small one, the charge on the Luna is even more amazing. A full charge will last you 450 uses. So even if you're using it twice a day, you only have to charge it every 225 days. I mean, that's just crazy, isn't it? It's an amazing battery life. It's recommended that you use it in the morning and the evening, and they are gentle enough to do that. You know, there are some facial cleansing devices that aren't recommended to be used twice a day, but for you really can, because it's so versatile, because of the 8 different speeds, and because of the fact that the silicone touch points are so soft. You really can use it twice a day if you wish. It has a built-in timer, so it vibrates to tell you when to move on to the next area of your face. And also, of course, another advantage is the fact that you don't have to replace any brush heads. The silicone brush heads are very hygienic. They're really easy to keep clean, and you can buy a silicone spray from us, which helps you to keep the device clean. They're really fantastic. I frankly love having mine on my bathroom shelf. I just think they look absolutely gorgeous. The packaging's fabulous, and all round, it's just a great product. We have produced a lovely post on our Current Body blog, which tells you a bit more about the detail of the product and shows you some close-up photos. So if you'd like to click here, then that will take you through to the link. And if you'd like to see my comparison video where I compare the Clarisonic and the Foreo Luna, you can click here.